Welcome to Catholic Connections, one of many forms to stay connected with our faith. Gospel reading of September 15, 2019. Luke 15, verse 1 through 32. The tax collector and sinners, however, were all crowding around to listen to him. And the Pharisees and the scribes complaining, saying, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." So he told them this parable. Which one of you, with 100 sheep, if he loses one, would fail to leave the 99 in the desert and go after the missing one till he found it? And when he found it, would he not joyfully take it on his shoulders? And then, when he got home, he will call together his friends, neighbors, saying to them, "Rejoice with me, I found my one sheep that was lost." In the same way, I tell you, there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner repenting over 99 upright people who have no need of repentance. Or again, that woman with the 10 drachmas would not, if she lost one, light a lamp and sweep out the house and search through till she found it. And then, when she found it, call together her friends, neighbors, saying to them, "Rejoice with me, I found the drachmas I lost." In the same way, I tell you, there is rejoice among the angels of God over one repentant sinner. Then he said, there was a man who had 2 sons. The younger one said to his father, "Father, let me have the share of the estate that will come to me." So the father divided the property between them. A few days later, the younger son got together everything he had and left for a distant country, where he squandered his money on a life of debauchery. When he had spent all, that country experienced a severe famine, and now he began to feel the pinch. So he hired himself out to one of the local inhabitants, who put him on his farm to feed pigs. And he would willingly have filled himself with the husk the pigs were eating, but no one would let him have them. Then he came to his senses and said, "How many of my father's hired men have all the food they want and more? And here I am dying of hunger. I will leave this place and go to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I no longer deserve to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired men.'" So he left the place and went back to his father. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was moved with pity. He ran to the boy, clasped him in his arms, and kissed him. Then his son said, "Father, I have sinned against you and heaven. I no longer deserve to be called your son." But the father said to his servants, "Quick, bring out the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the calf we have been fattening and kill it. We will celebrate by having it a feast. Because this son of mine was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and he is found." And they began to celebrate. Now the elder son was out in the field on his way back, and he drew near the house. He could hear the music, dancing. Calling one of the servants, he asked, "What was all this about?" The servant told him, "Your brother has come, and your father has killed the calves we had fattening because he has got him back safe and sound." He was angry and then refused to go in. His father came out and began to argue with him to come in. But he retorted to his father, "All these years I have slaved for you and never once disobeyed any order of yours. Yet you never offer me so much as a kid for me to celebrate with my friends. But for this son of yours, when he came back after swallowing up all your property, he and his loose women, you killed the calves we had been fattening." The father said, "My son, You're with always, and all I have is yours. But it was only right that we should celebrate and rejoice, because your brother there was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and is found.
What do you think the gospel is trying to say? How does it make you feel? What do you think God is asking you from this week? Please leave your answers and thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for listening and thanks for sharing. Please make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you liked the video. Thanks.